We have just 4 teams remaining in the Rugby World Cup 2015. South Africa, New Zealand, Australia and Argentina will face against each other to determine the 2 grand finalists. First up, semi-final number 1 is South Africa up against New Zealand, Twickenham Stadium. It's said to be an absolute barnstormer between these 2 huge rivals. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the Rugby World Cup semi-finals. This is the first of the 2. The Springboks up against the All Blacks. This is do or die stuff. No one wants to be involved in the 3rd, 4th playoff matchup. The Springboks and the All Blacks have played some fantastic matches over the last few years. We've seen plenty of absolute thrillers, and this is said to be another one from the top shelf. South Africa's side is as good as you would ever dream it to be. Performances have been very good since the first early little hiccup. They've stormed back well, topped their pool, and come through nicely to get to the semi-finals. The back line is producing all right when they can get some ball out wide. Habana and Peterson have scored quite a few tries between them out on the wings, but it's the back row and the forward pack as a whole that will be the key, especially in conditions like this. With the rain coming down here in Twickenham, it is all about those first 8 names on the team sheet. Up against it will be the All Blacks, and this team has barnstormed its way into the semi-finals. A convincing display in the quarterfinals against France has seen them easily smash their way into semi-final number 1. They'll be looking for their first Rugby World Cup finals appearance since 1995, where they did go down to their opponents today. This is a very good side by the All Blacks, a very good pack led by an exceptional back line. You look at these names, you look at the caps, you look at the numbers, you look at all these guys have done over the last few years. They've been there, done that. Now they just want to add the World Cup to that trophy of achievements that have accumulated over the last few years. We're all set to go here. The All Blacks pack in for the haka, led by McCaw, up against the Springboks. Something the South Africans are very accustomed to seeing. Something the fans here at Twickenham don't see so often. It is all in all a great time to kick off here. South Africa with the ball in the green and white. The New Zealand in the black. Kick-off underway. Semi-final number 1. Conrad Smith is met with heavy resistance straight up the kick-off. And South Africa get the ball. They can have a short side looking for an early chance.
Release.
And we have a forward pass straight off the bat from Vermeulen. Wow, what a start there from the Springboks, stealing that ball as Vermeulen goes, pops it back, and Dupree is the one who
Crouch. Touch.
takes that forward pass in to contact just outside their own 22. The All Blacks will not be pleased. They've given away the ball that easily. It's going to be a tough battle. Those 16 men up front are going to have to really do some hard yards. Back it goes to Carter from Aaron Smith. It was placed from outside the 22. Carter can't kick it out in the full. He chases though, and it's at the back for Leroux. Returns this one, finds it out there for Savia. Savia's still got support too. It's got Nonu, and Nonu has knocked on a huge chance. Burger's in support, completely isolated. McCall pulls him down and they play advantage. Wide. And Torreira looking, it's a beef, room and chances. Big ball out to Habana. Up against Daniel Carter.
Release.
No way through, good defence from the fly half, and they might turn this too. The All Blacks have not put many men in there, but they don't find it. No, good work. South Africa, De Pree. Slips it away, and it's Vermeulen who puts it into contact. Torreira. It's a beat. Now some width again. Getting a nice away to Jesse Creel. Away from Mooney. Beautiful pops it in. And it's up there nicely. And eventually Lowe pulls it down. Chance again. Up goes the ball. JB Peterson flies high. And Peterson scores. South Africa are in for the first try. There was the kick off the back of the ruck. That's what created the chance. Peterson in the air, up against Ben Smith. This is great work. Was it De Pree? It was De Pree. He went high. The chase. Peterson did exceptionally well. And over he goes to tackle a Joe Moody. Not good enough at all. There's Ludiaga. He did very well to quickly secure that ball. Up goes Peterson. And in goes the try. Way out wide on the far right touchline. Pollard has a tough job here. It will be a massive 2 points if he can get it. Pouring rain. Pollard strikes it nicely. That's 2 more. Just had the legs to go all the way. Andrew Pollard puts South Africa out to a 7-0 lead. New Zealand will be kicking themselves chances earlier on. They could have gone up themselves. Ma'anonu, the biggest of all chances so far, yet to take anything to the other line. Carter kicks off again. No real wind here, but very heavy rain. As up goes Peterson again. Aaron Smith pulls him down. New Zealand competes. And the breakdown. Look at this ball. Still coming back, but it's there for McCaw. Away for Whitelock. Good ball to Franks. He squirts. Oh, he's still going. And he finally goes to ground. Great run from Franks. Here's Smith. Aaron Smith away to Ma'anonu. Fires it to Monaskala. Here's Nana Monaskala. Over the top he goes. Oh, Kieran Reid upfield. Chasing nicely. The tackle is exceptional. But the offload even better. Berger away for Habana. Here's Monaskala pulls in the 100 yards. Here's Berger again. Just gets away. It's again another chance to Jaeger. And third ball going to Duplessis. He finally goes to ground. Carter. Oh, Carter turns it over. Now Carter goes to touch. It's all about territory. What a play this is. Carter goes finding room and he finds LaRue down there who puts it straight to touch. What a passage of play there by these two heavyweights of World Rugby. New Zealand looking to try and exploit the territory. They've got a good game here. Ezra Tara gets it to Smith. McCaw to Carter. Carter, half a hole. Kaino away for Nonu. Conrad Smith still got Monaskala, but he can't find him. The numbers were there. The field just wasn't quite wide enough. And the All Blacks struggling to find some room through this, well, great defensive wall of the Springboks at the moment. Here's Bismarck Duplessis. Goes to the middle, and it's Diaga who pulls it in for the Springboks. This is a tough fought maul here. South Africa finally get a roll on, but the All Blacks pull around. It does come out nicely. Mahalre inside ball, De Pree. De Pree goes a good few yards too, does Fleury De Pree. And Torreira goes short. It's a beef, gets the ball.
Release.
New Zealand like their chances. They dedicate big numbers, but they don't get it again. It's in Torreira to Vermeulen. Two very big players. De Pree. Oh, that's offside and bulldoze over as well. Here's McCaw. And we will have the penalty offside against the captain of New Zealand. Standing stationary, and evidence of beef went straight over the top of him. 6 minutes till the break. I think South Africa will surely go to touch. That's the call. And it is Pollard who rakes off a good distance as well. So South Africa in the running again for some more points possibly. Bismarck Duplessis will throw in again, this time to the front end. Sabith goes down. Oh, De Pree played a little bit too much there. Infield ball nicely again, finding Vermeulen. Oh, South Africa just about in a bit of trouble there to get that ball back. DeAllende, nice run, and he's given it to Bismarck, who's been taken high. Daniel Carter getting a bit of revenge from years ago. But an easy 3 here for the Springboks. They could go to half-time 10-0 up here. And that's exactly what's going to happen. Pollard is going to line up 3 easy points. This will go through. The teams will go to half-time. It is South Africa. Great lead at the moment, 10-0. One converted try and a penalty to boot. JP Peterson and Henry Pollard. They are the scorers at the moment. New Zealand have nothing to show for any of their efforts. It is 10-0 and look at that possession. 70-30, a big difference. South Africa dominating this match from the get-go. The forwards doing the hard yards, getting the ball for the backs to do some work. Territory's fairly even. New Zealand have been trying to push the territory. It just has not gone their way so far. 1 penalty, 1 scrum, 1 high tackle, all to the side of New Zealand. A tackle count, wow, 9 for South Africa, 30 for the All Blacks. New Zealand doing the hard yards on defence. The Springboks have had all the play going their way. How will the second half change? Can New Zealand find a way back? They need the ball and they need a lot more than 30%. We will find out. The second 40 of semi-final number 1 is all going the way of the Springboks early on in this one. 10-0 is a decent lead, but it is not enough. South Africa will know exactly that is not enough against a team like New Zealand. Kick off from Carter again. Up they all go. Conrad Smith. McCaw's on hand. Can they get this ball back? They really need it back, New Zealand. They will not find it on their side. South Africa battle hard, and they hold on to the ball. It's a big to De Pree. He's so hard to put down. Bismarck du Plessis to Tararera, finds some space. It's Pollard again to Dealande.
Release.
New Zealand still can't find this ball. Now Berger's been picked up. It's a beast, goes through 3. Moody doesn't take him down. No one can take him, but Aaron Smith finds the ball. Now here's Savia, up against Peterson. Get out of here, he says. Shrugs one aside. The All Blacks finally might get some ball. Conrad Smith, who he's kicked this cross field. Don't know about that tactic, but Habana pulls it in. No problems at all. South Africa defuse an interesting attack there from the All Blacks. They'll have the line out feed. First one we've really seen from them. They go to the back to McCaw. Here is Aaron Smith. Oh, he's thrown it forward. Unbelievable mistake. What a dreadful mistake from Aaron Smith. Now South Africa attack. Oh, good work there. As Berger gets it away. It's out for Peterson again. But he's pulled down from Manonu. All Blacks with numbers here to this breakdown. And they'll steal it back. Ben Smith in the line. Away to Retallick. Kieran Reid running. Finding a dreadful pass away from Milner-Skudder. No one's finding any room with that. Again, it's Aaron Smith. He's got some space out here. Conrad Smith in field to Milner-Skudder. Now somehow pops it up to Carter. And turnover ball. Oh, and Tararera has too much room out there. And another tackle. That's another high shot. And then this time was actually Conrad Smith, who's pulled Kieran Reid back to say no, it was high. And this is a massive call here. Pollard is going to go for 3. We've seen some big kicks in this World Cup, but this one could take the cake. Over 50 metres on a big angle. Looks on target, but is going to be well short. Ma'anonu will launch the counter-attack away for Kaino. Kaino to Carter. Carter's going to go upfield. He's going to centre this one into the middle of the park and towards the 22 of South Africa. Up they all go, but no one comes up near it for the All Blacks. It is South Africa easy, pull it away. It's a beef. Tararera intercepted from goals. Now we got Milner-Skudder. Oh, Milner-Skudder. He's still going. No. He can't get away. The ball to Aaron Smith is decent though. The All Blacks with a great chance now. Retallick wide. Conrad Smith. This has got to be a try. It's Carter. 2-on-1. Wide for Savia. And gets Julian Savia. Gets it down on the left side. That was a beautiful play. but there was so much more involvement there, long before Savia got that ball. That was pure All Black play right there. I feel Conrad Smith possibly should have gone a bit earlier to Savia, but in the end, he got the damage done. Oh, Fred de Brea shakes his head, holds his hands into the rain. Asked what they did wrong to deserve this try. The picture tells 1,000 words. But Savia's in for another try. And Daniel Carter will line up what could be a very important kick here. Just after the hour mark. So much rugby still to be played in the semi-final. Carter strikes it. Carter successful. That's 10-7, just 3 points in it. This one is not over yet. It is far from done. 16 minutes remain on the clock. South Africa lead. Where will the magic come from? Pollard restarts the match, and deep down it goes to Ben Smith, to Carter. That's a great drive on Carter. McCaw quickly pulls it out there, and he runs away. Goes deep to Conrad Smith. Draws in Milner Scudder. Oh, he's picked up, and he's driven just about to the touchline. Are the All Blacks looking to go coast to coast here? Surely not. Reed, McCaw, quick hands to Franks. Franks goes to no one. Conrad Smith eventually pulls this one back. And the All Blacks going backwards now. Could lose this ball. This could be massive. Oh, this is huge. Dupree, short side. Oh, he's hammered. He is hammered.
Release.
And surely a turnover. No, it's not. Berger zips it over Diego. There's a try here. A try for the Springboks. It's in. LaRue's in. That's surely LaRue is it. Krill will have to double check. But it's a try, South Africa. It is Jesse Krill. Wow, that's massive from a turnover. No one at home. There's Diego. Big ball wide. Jesse Krill goes himself, scores a try. And that could be a major turning point in this match for South Africa. There is not long to go. Diego's run is what caused the defence to come in. And Milner Scudder had too much work to do. South Africa is in. They could well be going to the grand final. Time is not on New Zealand's side at all. Just 8 minutes remain. Here's Pollard. He's got it. That's a big kick. The difference is 10. Wow, this game has hit all the roller coasters you could dream of. But New Zealand need to score inside 5 minutes now. Carter will restart quickly. Goes up towards the Springboks 22, and that's Krill again.
Release.
He's going to secure the ball for the Springboks, is he? Yes, eventually it does come back for South Africa. They cut out and down and A. He goes to ground with it. New Zealand might steal this though. Is this a chance? Time looks up. It could be all over. They need to score twice. Aaron Smith, he's going himself. He looks to step up, but he's dropped the ball. Kind on a Milner Scudder. Oh no, it's knocked on New Zealand. Oh, I thought Milner Scudder was in. They went backwards. Controversial call against the All Blacks. That could lose them this match. It will lose them this match. Scrum feed for the Springboks. They just need to kick it out. Unbelievable what is going on here. They will secure the ball now. They got it down and it's knocked on. It's pulled in from Whitelock. South Africa will turn the ball over there, and this will be it. It is knocked on. That'll be full time. South Africa have done it. I think they have done it. We will not play the scrum feed. No, it is all over. South Africa have done the unthinkable almost. From the first round defeat to Japan, they have come storming back and have beaten the All Blacks. What a match this has been. New Zealand could not buy the ball in either half. Although they should have scored 2 tries, they were well and truly short. 17-7, the final score, South Africa getting the win. That'll put them into the grand final of the World Cup. Try scorers to Jesse Kriel and JP Peterson. Pollard, he was the difference, 2 from 2 from the tee, as well as a penalty goal. As for New Zealand, the try to Savia, conversion to Carter, but they could not build on the back of that great try. They did get a lot more ball in the second half, but it was nowhere near enough to what they required. Silly mistakes, bad referee calls as well. Milner Scudder's try should have stood, no question whatsoever. But the handling errors, that's a mistake. 3-10, New Zealand making over triple the mistakes of South Africa. Tackle count 34-50. A massive difference right there. That is it. South Africa get the win over New Zealand, and they live to go on another day. Will they be able to do the big one next weekend? But for me, that is my time done and dusted. Thank you all for tuning in and watching today's matchup. A classic, once again, between these two rugby powerhouses. Today, it was South Africa's day. Any other day, the closeness of these two could have been so much different in the rain at Twickenham. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for tuning in and watching, and until we meet again, take care.